All right, so what we're going to do here is look at how to go backwards from a number line to an absolute value equation or inequality. So I'm going to start with 2 dots on the number line. Okay, now as I'm looking at these two things, I am going to add them up and divide by 2. So I get 0 over 2. This is actually the middle or the center. So this is the center of the number line where those 2 dots are. So when you write the equation, okay, the distance okay, is 5 and negative 5. So the distance is 5 and the center is 0. Okay. The distance from 0 is 5. This absolute value equation matches this graph. Okay, so now I'm going to clear this and do another example. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is find the distance number. Okay, now you can do it visually, or you can actually add those 2 endpoints up and divide them by 2. Oop. Okay, so this is the center. Let's make that yellow. All right, let's count our distance. Okay, 5, negative 5. All right, so now I'm ready to turn this into an absolute value, okay? The distance from the center is equal to 5. Center, distance. The distance from the center is 5. All right, let's make this even funkier. Okay, here's our next number line. Okay, let's go negative 10, negative 2, open, points, shade between. Okay, so I'm still going to do the same thing. I need to find the center, so I'm going to add these 2 numbers up and divide by 2. So my center is negative 6. And then I check my distance, so it's 4 to the right, and it's 4 to the left. Okay. The distance from the center, right, minus, okay, is what? Between. So is less than. The distance is less than 4 based on the parts of this graph that were shaded. Now take into account this inequality here because of those open endpoints. Okay. Da-da. Okay. Okay. I still need to find the center. All right. It's okay to have decimals. Okay, so this is 5 over 2. Ooh. All right, I can do this. Oh man, that's kind of hard. How am I supposed to find the distance? what number am I adding? Okay, well, 2.5 plus what equals 10? The distance is 7.5. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Now I see it. Okay. All right, so let's do our inequality. Shade between and equal to. Look at that. All right. X is distance number. Okay. The distance from 2.5 is less than or equal to 7.5. All right. Get funky. What if I get real crazy? Okay. 0. I still need the center of the graph, right? Which is exactly between my endpoints. So 2. All right, so 2 is the middle. So now I go ahead and I look, I'm like, okay, so 2 happens to be my distance, okay? So the distance is 2, because I can tell by looking. So now I turn this into blop, blop, blop. Okay, it has to be greater than, because I have 2 oars for my boat, greater. The distances are going away from the center. So the distance from the center is more than 2. Okay, keep in mind, this is the center. This is the distance. Okay, so I'm going to do one more. Okay. Oh, let's. Okay. 8 over 2 is 4. So the center is 4, and the distance is 6. Okay. The distance is more than or equal to 6. The distance from the center is more than or equal to 6.